Hello children. Today I am going to explain you about the composite magic number program. Okay. What is composite magic number? You know what is a composite number? A number uh, is a composite number is a number that has more than two factors. Okay. And a magic number is a number in which the eventual sum of digits is equals to 1. Okay. So we have to find the composite magic number. The composite number magic number we have to write the logic combinedly, means the number um, is composite as well as magic also. Okay, suppose we are talking about 55. So 55 is a composite number because it's a greater than means factor of 55 is greater than 2, more than 2, so it's a composite number. And when we sum of the digits, means 5 plus 5 is 100, is 10, then 1 plus 0 is 1. So it's fulfill the condition of composite as well as magic. So 55 is a composite magic number. Here we have to find the composite magic number, the given range. So let's see the coding of this program. Here I am using BlueJ method. Okay, start class as a composite magic, then public void show method. In this method I'm passing two variables, int m and int n. M and n value according to question is a range value. Okay, and then we declare some variables, s to hold the sum value, k to find the frequency, p is the counter variable, num is the copy variable, means we have to copy the original value in num variable. Okay, so here is given condition in your question that m value is less than n. So here I am putting a condition, if m is less than n. If this condition is fulfilled, then control comes to inside the loop. Here I am taking that num variable, num is equals to m, means the starting range, and num is less than n, means the last ending range. I start our loop from the beginning to the end last, and num plus plus. Here we copy the num value in x, because num variable is the loop variable, so I copy the num original value in the x. Then p is equals to 0. Okay, it's a count variable. After this we simply write the logic of composite number. Logic of composite number, we start loop from 1 to x the number, 1 to x, and we check if our number is divided by j, means we find the factor of the x, and here we increase the p value 1 by 1. And here after this we check the condition, if p is greater than 2, means p is the factor of j is the factor of x, and here when this condition is true, p value increases. So here we check if p is greater than 2, it means our number is composite number. So if this condition is true, here we start the block. If this condition is true, then control come inside the another loop. This loop is for magic number. Okay, magic number means we have to find the sum of the digits. So firstly, how to find the sum? If your value is greater than 9, then you get the sum, then you find the sum. If your value is less than 9, means 8, so how could you find the sum of digits? So here firstly condition is x means our number, original number. If x is greater than 9, if this condition is true, then control come inside the loop. and here I am taking a variable s stores some value. So s value is 0, and here we again copy x value, original number, into the another number because x is the loop variable. So we copy the x value in the another variable. After this, we simply find the sum of digit. You know how to find the sum of digits. Here we write the condition no, we take the variable no is not equals to 0. D is equals to take another variable and store the last digit no mod 10. So it stores the last digit. Then s is equals to s plus d. Then s plus d means it stores the sum of digits. Then update value of no. No is equals to no divide 10. Here we close this loop. So this loop is responsible to find the sum of digits. After this, we store the sum value in x variable. X is the outer loop variable. Okay, control variable, outer loop control variable. So if your sum is in 2 digits, suppose your sum is 28, so 28 stores in x variable, and then again x go to this condition and check if 28 is greater than 9. If 28 is greater than 9, it means this loop again repeated. If your value of x is single digit, then it come out from the loop. Okay, come out from the loop. And after this, here is one more condition, s equals to 1. If s value equals to 1, if some value is equals to 1, it means your number is composite magic. And here we print our number, that is num, original number. And after this, here I am taking one more variable k plus plus. K variable is find the frequency. Whenever this condition is true, k value increases. Okay. After this, close all the braces. Here if block and outer for loop, close here. Then after closing for loop, outer for loop, you will print the frequency of the numbers. So here we print frequency is equals to k. After this, close the method class and if block. Now execute the program. When we execute, compile it, here is no syntax error. Then click on close button. Right click on a folder, select new composite magic, click on OK. Here is folder, object. Now click on void show. Okay, when click on void show, give the first range, that is 10, and the second range, that is 100. Now click on OK. Let's see how many composite magic number is there. You can see 10, 28, 46, 55, 64, 82, 91, 100. And frequency is 8. Means in between 10 to 100, 8 numbers are composite magic. So it's a simple program of composite magic. It's a very simple. Firstly, you find the composite number logic and then magic number logic. Okay.